Oh, hello. I'm just rereading the Meg here since the this great literary piece is being brought to us onto the film. So thought I'd reread it and catch up. What's that? Oh, it's starring Jason Statham. Well, don't need that. Let's watch a fucking movie. Hey everybody, Sexy Matt the Pharaoh Wizard here. The giant shark movie of our age is here. The Meg.
Shut up, Meg.
Oh god, I've been waiting so long to use that clip. Ah, that joke has been a long time in the running. But yeah, surprisingly most people don't know that The Meg is actually based on a book and one I actually read in high school. I don't remember a lot from it, so I probably won't bring it up too much. But The Meg, what did I like? What did I dislike? Let's get into it. So The Meg...
Shut up, Meg.
Okay, come on, we already used that joke once. Anyways, so The Meg is brought to us by John Turteltaub, I probably butchered that, who has brought to us, he got us the National Treasure movies, and surprisingly enough, Cool Runnings.
Feel the rhythm. Feel the rhyme. Get on up. It's bobsled time.
Alright. So the plot is a rich billionaire has created this underwater research facility to study the Mariana Trench. One of their subs gets stuck at the bottom of it, and it's up to our hero Jason Statham, who's apparently an expert in underwater rescues, to save them. And when they do save them, they have awoken an ancient beast that runs havoc on the world. Without too many details or anything, that is the basic plot of The Meg.
Shut up, Meg.
Okay, come on. We did that joke. We're done. I really hate my editor. So let's talk about the characters. So of course we got Jason Statham playing Jonas Taylor, but come on, you're just gonna call him Jason Statham, and yeah, he's just Jason Statham. Now on the Jason Statham scale from Snatch...
What's wrong with this one? Oh, nothing, Tommy. It's tip-top. It's just I'm not sure about the colour.
to Crank 2... and the level of his craziness, this falls somewhere in the probably the Expendables range.
Are you crazy? Gonna kill me? You're welcome.
He does yell and scream, but not as much as I prefer from my Jason Statham. I love my Jason Statham off the chain screaming at everybody. I love Crank Jason Statham, Fast and the Furious Jason Statham. This one's pretty okay though. It's a decent balance. Like I said, his character is like an underwater rescue expert, but he's also basically your action hero that basically can't die. He can do anything, and it all tends to work out for him. And so we got the Office's Rainn Wilson.
Jim, could you please inform Andy Bernard that he is being shunned?
Andy, Dwight says welcome back, and he could use a hug.
Okay, tell him that that's not true.
Dwight says that he actually doesn't know one single fact about bear attacks.
Okay, no, Jim,
You guys.
tell him bears can climb faster than they can run. Jim, tell him!
Andy, that's too far.
He plays Morris, which, interesting, no one except Jason Statham has a last name in this, weirdly enough. But he is the billionaire that supplied the money for this research facility. How did he make his money? What's he like as a person? Is he kind of funny in this movie? Yeah, kind of funny. Yeah, it's hard to get a grasp on what Rainn Wilson's character's doing. It's not his best role. When you see him in something like he's really passionate about, like Super, you're like, yeah, Rainn Wilson is great. This felt little paychecky to me. He's just collecting a paycheck. But maybe he wanted to do it. I don't know. It was more of the character. He seemed to be fine, but the character like jumped like what he's trying to accomplish a few times, and you can't like get a grasp on what he's about and what he's doing. I don't know. It's very interesting, very weird. And we have the soon-to-be CW Batwoman Ruby Rose playing Jax. She is your average token alternative with tattoos and crazy hair, and she's a hacker and apparently also an engineer, because those things go hand in hand. I do like her, actually. She was very charismatic in this and a lot of fun. But she was, yeah, just your token alternative chick. And finally, we have Bingbing Lee playing Su Yin. If you don't recognize her, she was in Transformers Age of Extinction. Or she was in Resident Evil Retribution. Oh boy. Yeah, I can tell that I don't think English is her first language. It seemed kind of painful at times. She's very wooden. She's kind of the token love interest. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get into that in a bit, so yeah. So what did the Meg...
Shut up, Meg.
Okay, fuck, seriously. No, we did it. Stop it with that joke. It's not funny anymore. So what did the Meg do well? Now I did say, I didn't want to mention the book too much. I don't remember a lot. But from what I do remember, at least the beginning of this is surprisingly close to the book, more than I gave it credit for. I assume they just kind of got the general gist and went along with it. But props for attempting. They did touch on some of what I remember from the book, at least. So, yeah, maybe it's worth rereading to see if they actually caught up with some other things. But yeah, that's surprising. The other thing that's surprising is actually the trailer doesn't give too much about this movie away. There's not like a huge plot twist or anything, but I didn't feel like I was waiting for specific scenes from the trailer to happen. They didn't give away too much of the characters and what they're about in the trailer. They basically just sold it as a giant shark movie, and that's what it is, and that's what you got. So, fair play on the trailer. So, alright, let's just get this out of the way. The Meg is not a good movie.
I am shocked. Shocked! Well, not that shocked.
If you compare it to, like, real movies. But it's edges on the so bad it's good. I mean, it's the Meg. What did you expect? It's a giant shark movie. But interestingly enough, so something like Sharknado is it's a so bad it's a good movie, but I say kind of because it's meant to be a bad movie. By the way it's shot, by what happens in it, it was never meant to be taken seriously. It's Sharknado. The Meg, on the other hand, at least the way the actors are portraying it and how it's shot and how it's done, I think is meant to be taken seriously, which makes it way funnier. Oh my god, this is a hilarious movie, but not on purpose. It is so many cheesy cliches, when they find Jason Statham's character, oh, we can't hire him, he's too much of a rebel, and he's a drunk in a bar, and he's, in retirement, he's never going to come out of retirement, but I'm going to come out for this, and just everyone does stupid things, and it's so bad, but it's so funny because it is so bad. Like, this is Deep Blue Sea.
We're gonna seal off
Like, everyone has already related it to Deep Blue Sea, and they're not wrong. You can't take it super seriously. It's The Meg, which definitely explains its Rotten Tomatoes score of, I think it's like at 46. Like, it's The Meg. Like, you can't take it seriously. But the way it's acted, they kind of did. So that makes it even better. So this is hilarious to watch because of how bad it is. Oh my god. But full credit where credit is due. There are some really cool shots in this. Some of the underwater ones and some things with the sharks. So there are some cool stuff. I'll give it some credit for having some interesting shots. But no movie is perfect. Where does The Meg fall short? Yeah, this is where it gets really hard to kind of like review this, because yeah, if it's compared to like a real movie, it's got bad CG, it's got bad acting, everything's a cheesy cliche. Some of the jump scares are so choreographed. I was like, wait, and jump scare. It's nothing surprising, except the only surprising thing is how seriously they took this movie. But outside of that, there's no surprises. It's straightforward. It's a giant shark movie. I mean, what can I really complain about it? It's The Meg.
Shut up, Meg.
Okay. Seriously, stop with that joke. You're killing me here. You're killing my rhythm, man. Oh, my editor's a freaking idiot. Yeah, The Meg though, it's The Meg. I could go down the laundry list of problems that it has, but why? I mean, it's not it's not gonna win awards. It's really bad. It's like the Expendables movies. Like you went in, that's what you expected. So yeah, that's The Meg. Like that's what's wrong with it, is that it's The Meg. I don't know if they could have done anything better with it. I mean, possibly, but yeah, no. So it is spoiler time. So let's throw up the spoiler sign here. Jump to this time code here. If you want to go into this movie fresh as a fish. But I'm going to do some spoilers now. Oh my god, this is where I get to have so much fun. Oh, there's so many bad parts I love to go over, but there's so many. So I think my favorite part is probably halfway into the movie, they actually catch the Meg and it's dead. And you're like, well, where's the rest of the movie? Come on, it's not that short. Like, there's something else going to happen. And you're like, does it come back to life? Like, what's going on? And they have a bigger megalodon. Because what's scarier than a megalodon? A bigger megalodon. They made their own sequel within the movie, Bigger Megalodon.
Ah, stop eating our boat, Jaws. Rawr, I'm gonna eat your boat, and then I'm gonna eat you guys. Rawr! Oh my god, what's that? It's Bigger Jaws. Oh my god, now we have a common enemy. We have to work together.
Of course it's Bigger Megalodon. What else would you have? Oh my god. It's so stupid. Oh my god. Well, of course. Why not? For all the cheesiness, though, I'm very upset with it for one thing. They had constant shots of helicopters, like, just over the ocean. Like, just hanging out over, like, multiple times throughout the movie. So, like, of course, it's going to jump out of the water and eat a helicopter. Come on, let's just do it. This is going to be great. You can't not have it eat a helicopter. It didn't eat a helicopter! There was so many chances for the Meg to just jump out of the water and eat a helicopter. Why didn't it eat a helicopter? Oh my god, and like the shark, oh my god. So like it's getting close to a beach, but like this is supposed to be a giant shark, right? Like huge prehistoric fucking shark, right? And it's like in 7 feet of water. It's like near enough to a beach where kids are swimming. Like, I thought this was a giant fucking shark. What? It has like no spatial reference. They're just like, well, I don't know, throw it in there, paste it in, Photoshop that guy. Okay, yeah, so the size of it like varies depending on what they needed to do. Oh my god. Oh. In the ending, I gotta talk about the freaking ending. So, of course, the ending comes down to Jason Statham fighting the Megalodon hand to hand with just a knife in his hand. Of course. What else would it have been? So yeah, he kills him with his bare goddamn hands. Holy shit. But then it goes farther. So the Megalodon's dead and it's bleeding out into the water, so all these sharks come and eat it. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. And then I was like, oh, how funny would it have been if Jason Statham gets eaten by one of these little sharks? And then like this hammerhead like turns the corner and like zeroes in on him. And then of course he's saved and everyone's happy and we're all going off to the sunset. How funny, though, would it have been if he survived the Megalodon and was just eaten by a regular shark? Holy shit, that would have been the ending. That's how it would have worked. Just like, oh, and he's dead now. That would have been amazing. That would have pushed us over the edge. So, let's wrap this up. It's the Meg. It's definitely teetering on so bad it's good. And I think how earnestly all the acting is done and how seriously the story seems to have been taken, that it is definitely I think it's gonna be on that pantheon of so bad it's good movies. Not quite up to The Room standard, but, you know, somewhere around Beowulf. Somewhere around that range. So, my rating for this is, it's a rental, but not just that. Get some friends, get some beers, watch the Meg, and just crack up. It is so goofy, so full of cliches. Everyone's an idiot. It is so fun because it is awful. Yeah, it's not a movie. Like, you can't compare it to, like, The Shape of Water or, like, Casablanca. No, it's the Meg. Like, that's the only way I can put it. It's the Meg. So, did you see the Meg? Let me know what you thought in the comments below. Hit that thumbs up if you want more giant shark movies, because of course we need more giant shark movies. And if you could, share this video with everyone possible. Send it out to all your contacts at your company. That would be great and very helpful to me. So I'm Sexy Matt the Pharaoh Wizard. Until next time, hold on to your hold slots.
Shut up, Meg.